Welcome
Welcome.
to Shade in the City
In the city.
slash Really Be TV. But yes, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here because we are your never ever Mets panel.
First
Which
of
is
all, can we start with the fact that the name is terrible and I need to come up with another name?
so I literally
We
everything
can
I put
start
never
there.
have Mets. Never, I've been messing the name up. So yes, I agree with you, really.
Get it right.
Yeah, can't get it
With
right.
the braids. Okay, I see you. I see
Oh,
you.
thank you. But yeah, y'all. So we are here to basically just give you a preview of all the couples that we're gonna see this season on the Never Ever Mets. BET's are look, I said BT, Lord. On. I ain't watched BET in so long. On TV. Okay. And it is premiering Friday, April 19th at 8 p.m. So yeah, we will be recapping and haha and kicking with y'all because I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of that.
It's
But yeah,
gonna be-
y'all. So let's introduce you to your first couple. Well, first let's run the intro and then I'll be back. Get it sexy. Get it sexy.
That is so not that beat.
All right, y'all. So first up, we have Shay. Let me see if I can change around because I don't want block really be. Okay, I think that would look. I don't know if shit that would be front and center. Either.
Right.
Look, she's like, I'm here. I'm here.
She's like,
I'm in the middle. There you go.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I don't look. My face is like, okay.
I think no matter what we do, it's gonna be a
right.
It's all good.
So we get our first couple, Shay and Josh. Now, the only thing I noticed they did not put ages up here, which I thought was interesting, but I guess we'll find it out as we get into the season. But Shay is from Florida, which obviously Shay is on the right. Josh is from Tennessee, and they have been dating for 12 years.
You know they've been dating for a while. They met on Facebook.
Right. Right. Who still meets people on Facebook?
Right.
Well, Carmen, obviously. Different show, sorry.
Oh, Love and Marriage DC. No, spill some tea.
No, when she did her interview with Carlos, Carlos asked her how she met her man. She said they met on Facebook. He slid into her private chat on Facebook.
You know, it's so funny. People.
I think I would have thought he was a scammer.
Right. I would think it's a scam. Right.
That really means like, and on that note.
On that note. So yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well,
I don't know. It's given that he cheated because they keep on talking about their trust issues and how they had to.
That's a red flag. Trust issues is a red flag.
Okay, so first, I guess what stands out to me: why have we been dating for 12 years and never met?
So okay, I thought they had met, but this was their first time living together. These people ain't never met.
That's the vibe that I'm getting. They've never. That's why it's never.
Oh,
okay. Of the show, and they were saying like these people never met, and now they're gonna meet, and then they're gonna live together.
Listen, okay, so
that's why it's like a Love Is Blind with a catfish with a Ready to Love. It's
12 years,
right? And no shade, but I don't think.
I mean, is it really cheating if you ain't never met the person you've been?
That's what I was going to say. In 12 years, y'all pen pals.
Right, like, is it really cheating now?
12 years?
Well, I guess, hold on.
I would definitely have me something on the side for sure.
Well, but
that wouldn't be on the side.
Right, that's the main.
Right. But see, here, the thing is, it's almost kind of like, to your point, Nels, it's like love after lockup. And we see these people and I've been in jail for 10 years and you cheated on, you're in jail. But I get it. I
don't see that as cheating either.
Listen, I'm sorry, because there's just no. I'm like Diana Ross. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Why y'all ain't met yet? After 12 years.
to people in jail, I can even give it to them because you have a reason,
Right.
Versus it's 12 years. You a flight away.
And where do they live? You better not say they live in like Cleveland and Chicago. Like where they
I
live?
told you he lives in I think she's from Florida and he's from Tennessee, which is not.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing. You can take a road trip to Tennessee. Stop playing with me.
See, to me, that's no excuse. After 12 years,
Hell no.
That's giving lack of effort. That's
I've driven further.
That's different.
I just drove to Florida from here, so there would be.
That's what I'm saying. I've driven to Florida from here. That's what I'm saying. Like I've driven further on vacation. Stop playing.
Right.
Yeah,
so yeah,
no.
as Nell said,
B.
So obviously, Really B is already giving her prediction.
I would the whole family or something. Why he couldn't come see me after 12 years?
Yeah, I just need to hear the story. Yeah, that first episode, it better convince me because I just cannot. I can't wrap my brain around that. 12 years.
Yep, and they say it's complicated. A few years. Yeah, they said a few years ago they hit a rough patch, and they're still trying to recover from it. Especially given Shay's trust issues. There's a lot at stake for this couple. Both are ready to settle down, but trust and location are lingering issues. What's keeping you from moving?
Not only that, but again, location. Tennessee and Florida, stop playing with me. Y'all are even on the same side of the country. Like, hold on, I'm Googling it right now. Damn it.
You are so funny. Well, my whole thing is, why can't, even if y'all wanted to meet halfway in like South Carolina?
No, I see one couple that are both in Florida.
Stop. I can't. Now, how long have they been dating though? Because again, if it's only like 6 months.
3 months.
Okay, I'm gonna get him that. 3 months. I'm gonna let them have that.
In Florida, they in the same state.
But I'm gonna let them have 3 months. I mean, 3 months could be.
But no. You know why I can't give it to him, Really B? Because you'll go 3 months without driving to meet this person, but you're going a whole show. You're gonna take this person on a whole show to meet him, but you won't drive. You won't hop in your car.
They might have already had 3 months worth of things to do on the weekend. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. But y'all know I love to play devil's advocate, as Nell said.
I see 3 people that have been dating 3 years, both in California.
But
so that was a big state, though. California, a big state.
So that's the point that I was going to bring up. I think, like California, Florida, I'm in Tallahassee and you're in Miami, that's about 8 hours for real. So no, that's not an excuse.
We can be halfway.
Not after 12 years. Again, I'm gonna give you the 3 months. Like if that's the 3 month couple, I'm gonna get him that.
Yeah, the 3 months.
I had nothing for the 12 years. I got nothing for them. Nothing.
I got nothing for them.
Nothing.
All right.
The 3 months, I'm willing to work with y'all on the 3 months. I'm willing to hear that out.
So I'm willing to work with
but
y'all.
these two right here, I ain't got nothing for them.
Shay and Josh. All right.
Shay and Josh.
You stupid. All right. We're running it. Going into our next couple is Joanna. She's from Illinois. And Aaron J.
Jody.
Huh?
Jody. She go by Jody.
Is that what she go by?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they have been, and she's from Georgia. So Chicago, Georgia, still doable, but it's some distance.
That's a little bit more of a distance. Okay.
Right. They've been dating 9 months. Nels, you want to get into this?
Basically, I think so. They met on social media. Apparently, they connected through their artistic similarities. They described their relationship still in the dating stage, but they're trying to build a better bond. Now, Jody, she is a certified sexologist.
Oh, stop it.
Yes.
That's what I say. That's for real. She's a sexologist.
Yes,
this is
she
a thing
is.
now. It's a career.
Okay. And Aaron, he's younger. He has some insecurities. Well, I would guess so. Okay, dating a sexologist. I mean, but apparently
and she's just concerned about the physical chemistry. She wants to know if that thing be thangin'.
Yeah, so she lives a sexually open lifestyle, and she has strict boundaries and concerns if physical chemistry will be present.
Really big space is everything.
But I'm so confusion.
She said, "I am so confusion."
I think so. Okay, the strict boundaries and concerns, if physical chemistry will be present, is I think is what's confusing me.
Well, I feel like we saw in the preview, I think she's the one that was like, the thing's not thinking, or he kissed me and I felt nothing. I remember seeing that. I don't know if it was her exactly, but I think that's going to be her.
Okay, I do remember seeing that.
So,
I didn't know if it was her or not.
Really, we look so confused. She's like, what y'all done pulled me into?
Because this is what I'm saying. No. Because this is my thing about this whole 9-month situation. These are the case. Now, I don't know when they filmed this show, but we know how reality shows, they might have filmed it a year ago. I don't know. But let's just assume that they filmed it sometime within the last couple of months. I don't know that to be a fact. That means y'all went through the whole holidays and didn't see each other?
I mean, no shade really be. As long as I got my gift, I don't know if I give it. As long as you make sure the gift, if Amazon delivers, that's all I would care about.
Okay, well, okay.
And let me just say this. Nels can tell you, I used to live for long distance relationships. I'm happy when I see you. I ain't got to see you when I don't want to see you. I love living like that. Like I would meet them. I ain't gonna be dating you for years and not meet you. But
that's my point, because I was going to say the same thing. Like, I'm here for a long distance relationship, but we have to see each other on some sort of a regular basis. Like, we're not dating. I'm sorry, I'm not dating unless you are deployed. I'm not dating you for 9 months and I don't see you. Like, that's just not. Again, I just can't. Listen. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting show, but I am really having a hard time wrapping my brain around. Again, 9 months is borderline. I'm waiting to hear what they're saying. I'm still stuck on the 12 years, but I'm gonna let that go for now. 3 months, I'm gonna let you have that. 9 months,
it's hard. For me, it would be hard to take you serious. I'm not gonna feel like this is a serious relationship.
I will say, in my eyes, if he ain't said, "Girl, let me flew you out," by now in 9 months,
yeah, and like you said, well, let's meet somewhere in the middle. Like,
and see, right to your point, really be that would be like a great date. Like, oh, let's meet somewhere in the middle. If we're not comfortable being in the same, room or whatever, we can get different hotel rooms, get to know each other, but we can date this way. But again, I'm with Nels. When it takes this long for us to meet, that makes me feel like you have something else going on.
And it ain't just busy weekends.
Right. It ain't just busy weekends.
He's getting busy on the weekend.
I don't know. Really be said she be booked and busy. Her weekends.
I mean, listen, I don't know about 9 months.
She's dating somebody, she's going to make the time for them.
Yeah, 3 months worth maybe, but 9 months worth, yeah, I don't have the 9 months in me. The 3 months worth of booked weekends, I'm gonna give you that. Because listen, sometimes I might have weekend after weekend.
Somebody can talk me up on the phone for 3 straight months to the point I want to stay talking to you on the phone for 3 straight months. Yeah, we gonna meet. We definitely gonna meet. Listen, whatever I got going on the weekends, I'm gonna have to rearrange something. Because we've been talking this long. Look, listen. I got to meet you. I got to meet you. I'm telling you. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take it serious. You a pen pal.
Yeah, that's what that is. All right, then we get into Diamond.
There you go. That's what you are to me.
Aaron H.
That's what I said. That's why I said they were pen pals.
You said they pen pals.
Diamond best friend. All right, Diamond
is from Florida, and Aaron H is from California. They have been dating for 5 years. Now, I still don't agree with you never meeting somebody after 5 years, but this is a legit distance. They on different coasts at this point.
Hell no. One of them live in California where you definitely want to visit. The other one live in Florida where you definitely want to visit. They both live in
hold on. We got a sister that won't come to the East Coast to save her life. California.
They've been to the East Coast.
Yeah, and we won't go there. Anyway, but point is, it took her a while to leave California, and
that's not for somebody you're dating, though, Trees.
Okay, that's true.
Did you say 5 years?
I said 5 years, baby.
5 years. I wonder why he wanted to go by Aaron H, like Aaron Hall or something.
I don't know why, but this couple to me feels like they're going to be the most problematic. I don't know why. It gives me. So? Mm-hmm. Because
Them
here's my
baby
thing.
ass is probably.
You you're terrible. Now,
Oh my goodness. Look, the shade this late at
so
night.
apparently they're like the
I'm
first
sorry.
they met on Facebook and they hit it off with their mutual upbringings and great conversation. They both are in love with one another and hope to solidify their relationship with a proposal, even though they've never met. Um, but have hit some rocky roads along the way.
What you think?
You
Diamond,
think?
Those I met.
right? Diamond questions his faithfulness, especially after learning of his many female friends.
Girl,
I
they
guess
love
so.
that
You
life,
ain't took
girl.
your ass to go see him.
He got hoes in different area codes. That's all that is.
Absolutely, absolutely, he does. He
That's why I
absolutely does.
said this is. I feel like they're going to be the most problematic. He looks like an old player from the Himalayas. What are you talking about? Like he. That's what he's
From
giving.
that Himalaya.
That's exactly what he giving me. I'm sorry. I. We're gonna wait and see. But again, I cannot, y'all. I'm really having a hard I'm having a hard time. Again, I can see if they've been dating long distance for this long, but to never have met is the part that I'm stuck on. It's the never have met part for me.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the couple from the preview. He says she doesn't look anything like, and I said, "How you dating for 5 years?" Yeah, but he's like, "She's not what I thought she was physically when he first, like when he meets her in person." So
Oh, so now he gonna say she been catfishing him for the last 5
that's why I
years.
say it's
So
I
like,
you
know
don't have
we got
FaceTime,
FaceTime
you
now.
don't
Y'all better
have
stop
video.
playing with
Like,
no.
stop playing with me.
There's no excuse. There's no. You got pictures. You got FaceTime. You got.
well, okay, hear me
Girl,
out, Nels, and really be used to do 90 day too. But you've seen those couples and they be like, they wouldn't FaceTime me or they wouldn't, and they went on for years talking to each other and they would never get on the chat, but they were actually real people in the end by the time they were getting ready to come over to
well, yeah,
America.
that's like catfish. That's not like somebody that like. See, this is what so I
It's
didn't
the
feel
fact that they think they about to go to this house and get engaged for me and they ain't never met. That's the fact that they're taking such a leap and being like, yeah, they're hoping that they get engaged after this.
Mm, mm, mm.
If I'm gonna be honest, if it's one that ain't gonna work out, it's my vote. Diamond, I don't think they're gonna work out.
I just
Sure.
I
Nor
just feel
nor
some
do I
type of
think the
way.
12-year couple is gonna work out either.
I just feel some type of way that they ain't got no type of they don't got no type of eye candy. Like none of these dudes is attractive.
What they already spoken for, so I don't think it matters. It's not
They ain't
like
spoken for. They don't give a damn about none of these.
They ain't gonna be spoken for long.
right.
I wouldn't
But
even consider them spoken for. That's why they got so many damn problems in their relationship.
and then we get into what I definitely think is gonna be the problem. Dominique over here on the left, and then we got Alexis. They've been dating for 6 months. Alexis DM Dominique. That was your first mistake, girl. She DM Dominique after he went viral on a podcast segment. Dominique considers himself a sensitive romantic with old school ways. See, this is why I say he would be the one to get me in trouble. I'm just unfortunately I'm attracted to F boy energy. It's terrible. Um, and apparently he's a playboy who loves to flirt. Alexis is a single mom and a former military with a history of dating cheaters. Damn, your resume sound like mine, girl.
Oh,
Though shy, she is opinionated and has insecurities that raise concern for her and Dominique's relationship. And she's from Texas and he's from Illinois. So about the same as what was it? The other couple, the Illinois and Georgia couple.
Mm.
About the same. They could have seen each other in 6 months by now. Your
yeah.
thoughts?
Yeah, and again, 6 months. Again, I agree, but 6 months is again. I think as far as I'm willing to go is that 9 month couple. Anything under that, I'm willing to hear y'all out. But the people over that, I don't know. I don't know what I got for y'all.
I'm not.
But I'm willing to hear y'all out. 9 months below, I'm willing to hear the conversation.
I don't
Willing
know.
to figure out what happened. How did we get here?
What else?
I ain't doing it that long.
Oh,
because I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna lose interest because I feel like you're not interested.
I'm agree with you.
If you not making you not
plans to see me, want to
see me, like damn, I
Yeah,
gotta see you.
so what's your max?
What's my max?
So what's your max? If you would date?
If I didn't know the person at all, never met them, I'm gonna give you 2 months. Maybe.
I was gonna say that's about mine. That's about my max.
2 months maybe. After the 2 months,
came here,
after the 2 month mark, and we ain't talking about meeting up. You ain't talking about coming here, having me come there, like something. I'm gonna look for somebody in my own area. Somebody else that's willing to see me, because I'm gonna feel like you not feeling me the way I thought you was.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, I can see that. Like again, I'm probably gonna give you. I don't know what my timeline is, but I know it definitely will be less than a year. Like we're not doing that. It probably will be about 2 to 3 months for me too. You definitely cannot bypass any major holidays. That means my birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas. So like Pisces. We can't pass no major holidays. No man. No man.
Look, yeah, both of y'all talking about the damn holidays.
Right. Because that's what water signs care about, okay? That's what we care about.
No, I'm not doing that.
I think that they're going to be a hot mess. I think that...
I'm playing.
He gives me that he clearly likes attention. He's flirtatious. And yeah, he may be coming on the show, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of those like ready to love guys that comes on the show and he act like he's looking for a woman when really
to go viral.
Yeah,
like he did on his podcast.
Right.
Why I can't meet you in person on my own, but you're willing to go on the show?
That part. All right.
Listen, so that's actually what I was going to say too. I was going to say, how many of these people? We can maybe say that for the end after we go through all the couples. But how many of these people do you think like we're ready to love? How many of these people you think we're going to get like DMs, people sliding in our DMs saying, I was dating him. That's my husband. That's my man. He got 3 kids. He don't really work where he say he work. He been with me the whole time. Like how many of those DMs, emails? Right. How many?
You should answer that question because they all come to you with the tea for real.
No. Don't put that out there, no man.
Maybe like really, we got something to tell you.
But we do that. Look, we probably need to start following them on Instagram because they're gonna be going live.
Yeah, we should start following
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But where'd you get this? I gotta get this off of the own. I guess I gotta go find them on the own.
Yeah. That's where we're getting it from.
That's what I used to do with Ready to Love. I stopped doing that with Ready to Love, but that's what I used to do with Ready to Love.
I can see, I can get it. But you know, one thing and this is so off topic, but the only thing with Ready to Love is I feel like when they take their pictures, I'm never impressed. I'm like, oh my God, is this the cast? And then hopefully by the time they roll out the first episode, I'll be like, okay, somebody actually is decent looking on the cast and they look like something and we got something to work with here. But when they roll out the cast photos, I usually be like, yeah.
Sometimes those pictures really be doing a lot.
And look, I would have to hit a Love and Marriage DC on them and be like, we're doing our own photos. I'm sorry. We're doing our own photos.
Well, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta that year, they took down pictures.
Yeah, right. All right. Then we have Sienna and Brandon. I'm not going to make fun of Brandon right now.
I'm going to make fun of Sienna. She got her hair looking like a hat.
For some reason, and I can't get it right now, he reminds me of somebody.
What
you remind me of a love.
Right. Oh, you're talking about with the swoop.
It looked like she made her hair into a hat.
So, okay, let's see where they from. Sienna and Brandon are
from New York, and he's from Florida.
Okay, so that's a good distance between them. They've been dating.
How long again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
They running specials right now as we speak.
I was gonna say that's a quick JetBlue. That's a Spirit flight. down real
It's
quick.
cheap as hell to go to Florida round trip. You can, especially from New York, you can get that for $40, $50.
Not unless
Round
he's
trip.
from the up New York, the not real New York.
He
Like
can drive down and park his car tree. It's called making it
But
happen.
how long again? I missed it. How long they been together?
They've been
months.
dating 10 months.
Oh, what's wrong?
I feel like we just keep making really be mad. Like, no.
What's going on with these people? Okay.
And,
We did the longest one first. We did the
Right.
12 years first.
Okay. All right.
They first met on Instagram after Sienna was drawn to Brandon. See, this is another thing too. I don't think ladies, I'm not saying there is any wrong with shooting your shot. However, I feel like we end up in these precarious situations because you're chasing after him instead of letting him chase you. And maybe you might have seen his behind already if he was the one chasing
Be the gazelle.
Right, gazelle lion, right. That's what I'm saying. So apparently she loved his travels around the world, and so she decided to slide in his DMs. And he was intrigued by her forward nature.
He's like, I can knock her down real quick. She want me.
And they hit it off. Sienna is a straightforward, independent girl from the Bronx, and Brandon is a military kid who spent most of his childhood overseas. She has hesitations dating a man with kids, while Brandon, despite being a social butterfly, admits he's fearful of getting hurt in love again. And I don't know why. He just seems to me like he playing with her.
Okay, we're gonna see. That's New York and Florida. Okay.
So you feel like he playing with her, but you ain't got nothing to say about Dominique.
She's still stuck on that hair. I feel like Nails is just stuck on that hair.
Well, no, that's Sienna. You mean that's her name, Sienna?
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna get the names.
No, she just called her Dominique.
Oh no, Dominique is the last dude. The last dude that
Dominique is the woman that had the tattoos.
And I said he gives F-boy energy.
That's why I said you feel like he playing with her.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. This giving me okay. I don't even want to make no predictions. I don't want to put nothing on nobody. But he looked like he lied about his job. I don't even know. That's the spirits. The spirits are telling me that he lied about his job.
Her spirit guides are telling her.
The spirits are telling me that he used like a colorful description, like building engineering.
Colorful as that shirt he got on. We can't see the whole shirt, but it's very.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting like he probably worked at Disney World.
He's giving Tommy energy, girl.
He is giving Tommy.
He ain't got no job. Oh, y'all are funny. That took me out really.
I don't know, but that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling.
Not
right
lying about his job.
Listen, what's his name again? What the baby name again?
You see what the baby name again?
Brandon.
Sienna and Brandon.
Brandon, I will. If I'm wrong, I owe you an apology. But the spirit, that's what the spirit is just dropped on me. That you lying about whatever job you told her.
But you know what? In Sienna's favor, she said he be traveling. We don't know if that's because of the military or whatnot, but he be traveling, and he probably got that VA loan from the military. He probably got a house. Think about it now. Think about it.
He be traveling.
Oh, God. He be traveling, but can't travel to go.
But he can't get to New York. But he can't get to New York. He got frequent flyer miles, but he can't get to New York.
Well, damn, when y'all say it like that. I guess priorities are priorities, right?
I mean, listen, that's what that man said. You
can't even invite me. You can't invite me on the trip.
Maybe she ain't have it to do, or maybe he said, I'm taking my kids. Maybe that's why well, because she said the issue.
She just went.
She said, I'm like, what they got to do with me? I don't understand.
Well, and see, I think that's going to be the problem, because I know before I had a child, I was definitely like, oh, no, I never could understand, even though I probably should. But I was like, I kind of don't want to understand. I want it to be about me. I don't want to date someone who has to always worry about their kids.
But my thing is this, I respect that. Like, let me tell you something, because I respect and I support a man that has children and that, does what he's supposed to do by his children. But
Right.
I also, but if you are going to date, if you are going to open up yourself to the dating pool, then I need you to have figured out a way to balance the two. That's all I'm saying. So I don't have no problem with you traveling and taking your kids on your frequent flyer miles to wherever the hell y'all taking them to. But I'm gonna need you to cash in something to get to New York. That's all I'm saying.
And depending on how old they are, they might be traveling for free at this point. You never know.
Or let's meet in Atlanta. Let's meet in DC. Like, there's so many places we can meet along the way. Like, again, I'm looking at lack of effort is what I'm looking at.
And here's the thing. I would lose interest.
And I you know what, really be
right.
We do an audience, just letting you know ahead of time. Unfortunately, Nels will not be with us on the first recap because it is our baby girl's birthday. So yeah, she's on her motherly duties. So I absolutely understand. However, I would be really, really interested to hope they break that down the first episode as far as like what kept you from me. You know what I mean? I hope they get into that because it does, like you said, it's not making sense.
And it's not, but I'm gonna wait here. Listen, I'm gonna be open to it. I am open to the conversation. Now, the 5-year one, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot, but I'm gonna listen.
Well, you know, you can't look. We can't even be mad at the 5 years because we got 12. Again, they.
Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot about. I think I just already forgot about them.
She said I already forgot about them.
Well, every time I hear 12 years, I just think of that movie 12 Years a Slave. I don't know why. I don't know. That's why what I hear. I don't know. And I don't mean no disrespect to the movie, but for whatever reason, when I hear 12 years, I just be thinking.
Been holding them hostage for 12 years. Goodness.
Well, that's what they say. You know, don't let these men waste your time.
And they're gonna put all these people in one house.
Yep.
They're getting a big old Airbnb.
First of all, what I'm not about to do too is the first time I meet my man in person is have him around a whole bunch of other. That's what we're not about to do.
There's so much with this. First of all, how did you even do the casting call for this on?
Hear me out. They probably did something like they were casting for something like they probably made it seem like it was like put a ring on it because you know how they'll bring the people, they just don't live together. So I think it was more like, hey, they probably advertised it like a put a ring on it, ready to love type thing. However, to your point, I think that's why I said it does give a ready to love vibe because you've never met this person. You should probably be spending one-on-one time with them, kind of like how they do on Married at First Sight, but they're going to bring them together anyway. And then I'm sure somebody going to holler at somebody else's man or whatever, man going to holler at somebody. And it's going to, that's going to be the drama that we get, I'm sure.
Can I say something real quick? And this, y'all know I got ADHD. I be going left sometimes.
It's okay.
This don't have nothing to do with this show. But in my mind, while you were talking, what I was thinking, did y'all see the casting call for the next season of Ready to Love in Philadelphia?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, they not ready for Philly. Them Philly people different.
I've only been to Philly once, so I can't speak on this.
Listen, my brother lived in Philly for many, many years. He married a Philly girl. He got a lot of Philly friends. My niece and nephew grew up in Philly. One of my best friends lives in Philly now. Her husband, they moved to Philly from the DC area. Baby, Philly different. And them people in Philly, the women, and they different. I don't know if they ready for Philly. I don't know. Anyway, when I said casting call, that's just what made me think. But yeah, they put a casting call out for Philadelphia. I don't know if it's gonna be the next season, but it's because I don't know if that's the next. Maybe that is the next. Because usually, Ready to Love be ready to go like after the season's over. Right. So I think they may have already filmed whatever the next city was. But I saw a casting call for Philadelphia. Well, I'm just saying. All I was thinking was, I don't know if they ready for it. Like after Fort Worth, that was a lot.
Look, I saw clips and pieces, but I told Nels, I said, girl, we ain't missed nothing. I'm happy we ain't covered it.
Listen, I stopped watching it. I saw clips and pieces, but I saw the clips and pieces of that reunion. Like I have never, now we've seen people get rowdy at the reunion. We've seen people stand up, but I ain't never seen security. Because I used to always laugh about how Tommy don't even be flinching. Like I know they ain't going to hit me. Baby, the way security had to run up on that stage and get them people together this last reunion.
They said we're gonna show y'all everything's bigger in Texas, baby. Okay,
baby, they so did. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's get back to these people. I'm sorry.
All right, Nels, do who was it? Who's next?
Chris and
Sandia and Chris.
So we have Chris.
Look at old Lenny. What is it? Lenny
That's Millie
Kravitz
and
Jr.
Greg. You want me to do them?
Huh?
That's Millie and Greg. You want me to do them?
Oh, is that Millie and Greg? Oh, I did say that. Why do I have him as? Look, I done got their names wrong. Please forgive me, y'all. Yeah, go ahead and do them, and I gotta
All
find
right.
them.
So this is Millie and Greg. They're both from California. Been dating for 3 years.
What part of California? And she's from San Francisco, and he's from LA. That's
It's
8 hours.
right. I don't. That don't matter to me.
Listen, that I have.
Whatever flying across the country.
Yeah,
they got visas and stuff.
Stop it. No, I'm not doing it.
Ain't no excuse.
I'm not doing it.
Ain't no excuse. Okay, so they met on social media. Huh? What'd you say?
And all these people are meeting on social media.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm not. Look, I used to meet people on Black Planet, and
Listen, I would be a liar to say I never met nobody off. Listen, I'd be telling a whole lot. That's not my point. That ain't even my point. But I just feel like I think that
just they all met on Facebook, IG. Something.
But I think that to be honest, to be serious for a second, I think that this is the society that we are fostering today. That people through social media, and you live in that social media space. You live through that internet, text message, well, I guess the one people ain't even FaceTime because he said she don't look like I thought she was gonna look. But they live in that space, and I think it makes people now. Again, I'm not making no excuses for these 3 years, 12 years people, but for the 6 months people or the 3 months people, it makes you lazy. It makes you complacent. And if you are dibbling and dabbling in 3 or 4 other places, it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? It's convenient to be like, oh, well, I got a shorty that live in San Diego and I got a shorty that live in.
Watch this really big. Watch this. Okay, so they met on social media, liking posts.
We're doing Millie and Greg, right?
Yeah. Okay. They met on social media, liking posts here and there, even matching a few times on dating apps. Surprisingly, they live just 30 minutes away from each other.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
And never met.
I had nothing for that. They shouldn't be on this show. How they get casted? They should be disqualified. I'm not doing that.
I'm with you on that.
Because this is convenience right here. 30 minutes.
Did you say 30 minutes? I drive. Listen,
look, California, big state.
Look, I was trying to play devil's advocate.
You were trying to help them out. Listen, my thing is, you drive further than that to get to work. It takes me 20 minutes to get to work. Stop playing with me.
Millie, she's high maintenance and wants an alpha male to make her feel secure so she can embrace her true feminine side. Okay. And Greg has been a player for a long time. This is why he ain't met her living 30 minutes away. But is ready to leave it behind for Millie if she is indeed the one. Both admit they have love for each other, but are skeptical if it can grow to be more than just friendship and attraction.
Now I'm with really B at this point. If we live 30 minutes away from each other, and how long they been dating?
3 years.
Nah, stop playing with me. Okay. Now you play with my intelligence.
Everybody gonna have to explain themselves as to why they ain't meet. Everybody.
And then here's my whole thing. 3 years, 30 minutes away, and you're wondering if it's just attraction. Clearly, if you haven't made any effort to drive 30 minutes to go meet this person,
you ain't invite me out to dinner, to a show, a drink, or nothing.
What that makes me feel like is y'all probably just liked a couple and y'all swiped right or whatever a few times
and matched a few times on dating apps.
That's why I said you probably swipe right, but if you never made the effort to say, hey, let me take her on a date, that's weird. That's weird to me.
That is beyond weird. And listen, I can't do nothing with them. I'm serious. And then talking about
he already wrote them off.
And you talk about the other dude.
She said
for energy. Yeah, exactly. 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 And you said that other dude gave you F boy energy. His whole picture, his whole moment is giving me
Chris was calling him
F
Lenny
boy energy.
Kravitz earlier.
I was calling him Lenny Kravitz Jr. over there.
Don't even insult my Lenny like that.
He said, I want to get away. And not with Millie. Okay.
I want to get away.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely think I don't know.
She's a cute girl.
She is a cute girl. I just don't. I'm gonna need them to fix that on the side. They didn't push it down. They didn't. She clearly just curled her hair because it's still up and fresh, like she ain't look. But you know, then finally we get into Sandia and Chris. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, only because obviously I've read their description. They've been dating for 3 months. They both live in Florida. They claim she is a little insecure, and this is literally not trying to be shady. Her picture shows me that she's a little insecure.
I was getting ready to say the exact
she looks insecure in her picture. She looks like she's not confident. So I'm sure that this is, and for some reason he gives me the vibe, the dude from DC, that was like the jokester and was the first date king. He gives me Corey vibe.
Oh. You mean the way he looks, or you think that's the energy he gives?
Kind of the way he looks, and I feel like personality-wise, we don't know yet, but it gives me the vibe that he's going to end up being like Corey, like think everything's a joke and be funny, and she looks too insecure to handle that. But apparently they met on Instagram as well. When he slid into her DMs, Sandia didn't reply at first, but when Chris tried again, she responded. So I think this is the first one where we heard the dude actually reached out to her versus the women reaching out to the men. They have a lot in common. They're both Haitian. They speak Creole. They're very family oriented. They like to work out. But Sandia is much more conservative than Chris, who likes to flirt. And though Chris likes Sandia's good girl nature, personality differences and jealousy threaten to interfere with their budding romance. It's only been 3 months. Stop it. Stop it with this budding romance. It's been 3 months. Look, everybody's showing their representative until at least the 6 months. Okay. I believe that heavily. You don't ever really meet somebody until after 6 months. And sometimes people will have a representative out longer than 6 months. So you got to be careful.
That's the truth. The representatives be hanging around, honey. That's why, honestly, for me, and again, this is just where I am in my life today. I wouldn't call nobody my man. Nobody I would consider to be my man if we ain't met yet. Because there's a whole different energy. Like, I can tell you I like somebody, I'm feeling somebody, I'm digging somebody, I want to see where it leads to. But as far as me claiming you, no, sir. No, we are nothing.
Can you imagine getting mad because he likes some pictures on Instagram, but y'all ain't even met yet? Like being jealous, like
I don't have a right to get jealous,
right? But I mean, if you haven't met, and because all these couples talk about jealousy, it only leads me to believe that that's what's causing the jealousy. They met online and they see them doing the same thing they were doing before they met.
They feeling jealous because they know the chick is in the same boat as they are. They probably ain't meet that chick either. They probably talking to her too, just like they talk to you. What's the difference between you and her?
I just feel like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like a lot is going to come out. I feel like we are going to get a lot of there was some infidelity, there was some broken promises. Well, he said he was coming, but he never got on the plane. Like, I just feel like we're gonna get a lot of that because I don't know any other way to do this.
I agree with you because you have to give us a show somehow, and that's why I was like, it's gonna. I feel like it's going to be a good show because again, we want to know how did y'all go this long, make it this far, and y'all ain't met each other. So there has to be a backstory that you're going to give us, and then how do you move forward after we hear the backstory behind all the books?
Yeah. So that's, I mean, I think it'll be, how many more couples we got? I'm sorry, I don't want to.
No, that's it. This is the last couple.
Yeah, I mean, so here it is. For what it is, I think it's going to be an interesting show. Is it going to be some bull hockey and drama and a bunch of of course they got to give us a show. They got to make it interesting.
Right.
But child, they got some explaining to do. They got some explaining to do.
If I'm not, look, I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, we know the first episode should be them explaining the whole dynamic, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 2 or 3 episodes of them really explaining their hit, especially when you got 12 years, 5 years, 3 years, and y'all live in the same state and ain't met. Yeah, y'all, you got some explaining to do. Okay,
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Right. So no, this should be interesting. I'd love to say excited, but it's interesting, right?
We're interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go follow them on Instagram because I'm sure that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is about to be a show.
And I can't wait till Really B comes back and gives us all the tea that was spilled.
Don't put that out there because then the people gonna be looking for me. Don't give me the tea. Give it to them. Give it to trees. Give it to trees.
Look, not if you want to get it out, because we'll sit on it and just talk about it offline and won't even bring it to you. I'll be like, Really B, did you see that?
Girl.
But yeah, y'all. So thank you so much for joining us for the preview and, looking at all our couples, meeting the cast. For Never Ever Met. I keep wanting to say Never Have Met. But anyway, Never Ever Met. We still need to get the name together.
That was a terrible name. I don't know who sat down and said, yeah, that's a good idea. Who approved that? the name.
Somebody.
And I know the point they were trying to make. I know what they were trying to do with that, but it didn't work. Right. Not for me.
It didn't land.
It didn't land.
No.
But yeah, y'all. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you are subscribed to our channel as well as Really B's. Support, show us love. And yeah, we will catch y'all on Saturday after the show premieres for live, where we'll be doing our recap of the first episode. So yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you're subscribed, as I said.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and IG. And shout out to Really B, because I've been really proud of her lately. I seen she been doing her TikTok thing, and I'm really proud of you. You get it, girl. Because Lord knows we need to get up there and do it. And I'll be like, yeah.
Listen, I'm so inconsistent with TikTok. It's like I'll get in a mood and I'll do like 5 TikToks in one day, and then I won't do another TikTok for like 2 weeks. Get my mood.
At least you're doing them outside of our promos. I'm like, we should get up there, do our green screen, talk about the news, and I'll be like, yeah, girl, it just don't ever work out. Don't ever work out.
I feel you. Trust me, I do.
But yeah, y'all, we will catch y'all for the premiere of Never Ever Met. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.